My friend at work hooked me up with some Chanel samples, so I think it's only right that we do almost a full face in her honor, in her grace, in her name. We thank Chanel and Aislinn, amen. My friend at work and Chanel are not sponsoring this video. I just want to help a girl out because cancer twins, and I want to help support her brand. Also, it's Chanel. Of course I want to try it. Even though she's my girl, I still want to do an honest review. I always start with the brows. This is their micro defining brow pencil. Oh, I didn't actually know it was that fine. Okay. The true test is to see how it glides over brow gel. And I mean, hey, it's a brow pencil. It's nothing revolutionary. It's nothing crazy. It's not bad, but it's not life-changing. Now, just because I am a brow pen girly, I will be finishing the rest of the brow with my brow pen. And now for foundation, she kindly gave me two options. We have Le Beige and Ultra Le Tint, but I think I have to do a side-by-side. Not going with a primer, I'm just going to prep my skin. On the left side of my face, I'm going to go with Ultra Le Tint. Now, I have tried this foundation in the past before, but the only difference from now is my skin type has changed. I remember loving this foundation when I was more of a combo to oily girly. Now, I would say I'm definitely leaning more towards like combo normal. Before and after. The coverage is insane, first of all, and I love how lightweight and skin-like it still is. If you're more on the drier skin type and you still like a matte finish, I would just say prep a little bit better. And on the right side, it's time to go with the Le Beige, and you can already see how it's just running down my face. It definitely is going to be more of a thinner texture. Time to blend this bad boy out and see what she gives. Side by side, fully blended out. Ultra Le Tint definitely has that more dry down satin finish. Rather, the Le Beige has more of that glow to it. But coverage is giving on both. I don't have a concealer from Chanel, so I'm just gonna finish off concealer. When I tell you this next product has been viral so many times, so many people use it, and I finally get to use it, tell me that just doesn't look like a beautiful buttery cookie. And also tell me why I didn't know that there is a full ounce in this bad boy. When I tell you I don't think any of my cream bronzers have a full 1 ounce, that's like as much as you get with a foundation. And based off first impressions, this blends out like butter, and I like that it's super buildable. I honestly get the hype now. I really do. At the face, we do have two different options for powder, but on the left side, I'm gonna go with the Le Beige powder foundation. I'm so glad that did not darken the foundation. It's actually cute, and I like that this powder foundation is just very sheer because you're laying a full coverage powder on top of a full coverage foundation. It tends to get pretty cakey, but skin is skinning. Personally, do already enjoy their loose powder, but I will say I have not tried the stark white. I'm really hoping it is a true translucent. I guess we're about to find out. Okay, based off first impressions, I actually think I like this a little bit more, especially putting them side by side. And I do think the white powder is giving a little bit more brightening on this side. Now, I will say the Le Beige foundation is on this side with the loose powder, and I am seeing just a little bit of separation in this general area. It could be multiple things, but I'm thinking since this was such a glowy foundation, I should have let it have more dry down time. The rest of the face is doing pretty nice. And now it's finally time to move on to some powder blush. I'm going with shade 80 Jersey, and you can definitely see this is giving more of a bronzer blush, which I feel like is perfect leaning into fall. And for eyes, this one and this one are calling my name. Yeah, it's a good eyeshadow palette, but the one thing that's actually impressing me is I have no fallout. Now it's time to move on to mascara, and this is the Volume de Chanel, and this applicator is literally so interesting. Now on this side, it's time to try out the Allure, I think is how you say it. This is definitely more of a drier formula, lengthening and voluming. Rather, this one definitely I feel like is more of a wet formula and more of a lengthening. I don't know which one do you think looks better, but I kind of like the Volume de Chanel. And now time for a lip liner. My friend hypes this up so much, so I'm very excited to try this out. This is in shade 158 Rose Natural. No, seriously, I actually need you to see how easy this glides without it skipping. Shut up. I actually feel like the lip liners are kind of underrated, but for lips, they have so many different options to try. We're just gonna say the Duo liquid lipsticks. I could be totally wrong, but I think the other end is either just a plain gloss, but I really think top coat to really seal the deal. Oh my god, that is a pretty combo. And I actually forgot to say, this is in shade Timeless Beige. Will she last through the clear glass cup? Literally, that is only gloss. And here's what the makeup is looking like. Minus that little hiccup area, the base is basing. Oh my god, I really like it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm obviously obsessed.